should use I really should use a bigger screen over here, since this is the one I actually watch from. Okay, so test is up. It looks like it's running. Should have used a second monitor. Too late now. Don't have another monitor hooked up to this. I just want to see if it sends out a tweet when I do it. Yep, it does. Great. So I have to find some way, I guess, to integrate chat into this. And also to, wow, there's so many things to learn here. And how to save it. Let me see. I do have some controls here, so it's going to take a while to learn this. I've got it set up. Unfortunately, I don't know why I wore a green shirt, but it's probably actually, ooh, look at that manly chest hair. But it's probably actually a good thing because you can actually see through me onto my desktop. So we got a couple people here with me. I can actually see you now. So there's Nakio Ruto and Wolfery. Anyway, welcome. I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to get this all set up, get everything ironed out, worked out. I've got it hooked into my regular live stream setup. Now it goes to Twitch instead of to YouTube. So I'm actually going to do a quick test here. I want to see what the delay is. So let's put my hand up and we'll see what the delay is. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 3 seconds. That's actually really good. Some of the tests I was doing on YouTube, I could be anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute 30. So that's actually pretty exciting to only have a 3-second delay. So when I actually ask a question, I can get immediate feedback. So I'm pretty new to Twitch. I've done a few live streams on my gaming channel, but that's it. So yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of learning curve. Yeah, well, that's why I like it, because it instantly archives. I don't have to do anything. I'd go ahead, do my live stream, everything else. I hit done, boom, it automatically archives it for me, and it's up. And, I don't have to worry about uploading it or anything else. Now, I know Twitch can send it over to YouTube to archive, which is great, which is what I want to set up. There's still quite a bit of learning. I had to go on here. I'm just looking at the menus on the side here. I'm not seeing anywhere where to, well, I want to archive stuff. Let me see. We have colors. You can also see my screen, I guess, kind of behind me. Let me move it over. This is probably a little bit better for you. Well, probably still too small for you to really see what I'm doing anyway. So I can turn on timestamps. What do we got here? Hide chat. I go pop out. I can clear chat. Mod icons. I guess I get one of those. Become the broadcaster. Okay, well, whatever mod icons is. Slow-mo and more settings. Let's click more settings. This just goes in. Disable hyperlinks in chat, at least for now. Probably end up wanting to turn that back on anyway. So how's everyone doing tonight? Design, video, player, banner. Crap, I just went and deleted all that. I went and made it all. I thought I uploaded it. I'll deal with that later. Header image, background. Yeah, I went and made all that stuff up real quickly and deleted it all. Oh well. Let's go back to my channel. I want to see what that looks like, if anything's changed. So I am going to have to figure out how to save this. So my chat didn't save. So it looks like I'm always going to have this chat window open. I didn't bring my iPad down, did I? One way to do it would be to keep chat open on my iPad. Yeah, so I switch over to videos, then come back. It's gone. So what's everyone up to tonight? I can't see how many viewers we have. Welcome to the new channel page. Keep as default. Sure. It's kind of annoying that I can't really see everything. Oh, okay, here. Watching now. 7 people. So, hello, everyone. Say hi in the chat so everyone knows who's watching. Actually, I can click down here and it'll show me all the viewers. My viewer list is empty for some reason. It doesn't even show me now. Oh, it's just showing 2 people and myself. Yeah, so it's showing me 7 people watching. Oh, I guess the other 4 if it's counting me. Don't have an account. That's fine. That's cool. Now this is where all my live shows are going to be now for BurgZerg Arcade. So if you want to know, they're going to be sent out to Twitter just like this one was automatically. And you can also just, if you create an account on Twitch, I believe you have to create an account, but you can also set it to follow me and you'll get an email, or if you have the Twitch app, I believe you get a notification through that as well. So there's lots of ways. I really like the fact that there's only a 3-second delay here. And I can still show my desktop. This is 720p, which isn't too bad. Let's open up Unity. We'll go ahead. We'll take a look at the project on here. So I have the actual display that you guys see over here as well. So that's kind of messy. Yay. But anyway, yeah, that's what the next set of tutorials is going to be on, is on Mechanim. As soon as the whole YouTube thing is sorted out. Whoa, that lime green is really hard for me to see. It's actually making my eyes go. I just finished getting out of the shower, so my eyes are probably really red. But yeah, I can't even read that lime green. Let's see if I... Oh, it's Tomo. Wow. Is there a way I can just block that color? Oh, to make my eyes go freaky. Is there a way? There've been... Oops. Yeah, if I want to pay. Well, I don't want to do that. Oh, look at that. I get a nice ad coming back. So, looks like we got 32... Well, three followers. Well, thanks to everyone that's following already. We just set this up today. Now, I'm using my... What color is that showing up as? Oh, that's just nasty. It's just homemade juice I make. I just throw it in big bottles. It kind of looks like urine. It takes all the green out of it. Anyway. Now, usually I have my DSLR set up and I get a much better, clearer picture out of it. But I was out taking pictures today. So, I haven't got around to setting that up for a webcam today. So, since it was only a test, I'm just using an old Logitech C910. Yeah, lime green is nasty. I wonder if there's a way to set it so that just is not an option. Because I can't read that at all. Well, the name. Wolfery. Now, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, just let me know. Wolfray is now following you on Twitch TV. Well, thank you for following. You can use the IRC client instead of the Twitch client if you prefer that. Don't think there's a way to change other people's colors. Okay, I'll probably look into using IRC then. That way there I can just have my video like you guys see, but have it like I used to where it was just down streaming at the bottom. I like that idea better than having to keep a window open. Because when I'm doing live stuff on this screen, I'm not going to be able to have this window open to see stuff. So that means I'll have to have it open over here. I'd rather just run an IRC client and have it filled in at the bottom. Invisible liquid, yeah. I'm pronouncing it right, great. Test. Yeah, I don't know how to switch colors. Is there... I got little things beside... I can time you out. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to ban you. If I click your name... here we go. I might be able to change you. Ignore, follow, timeout, ban, voice. I'm not sure what that's about. Unvoice and op. Oh, okay. He has to change it. What's voice and unvoice? Does that let people talk? Does anyone have a mic and want to try it? We have 10 people watching, so again, welcome everyone to the, I guess, quick test of a live stream. If you have any questions, go ahead, shoot them out into the chat. I'll answer them. I probably won't be putting this one up on YouTube. Well, actually, I might just try to get it to send to YouTube, and I'll probably just make it private. It's probably not going to go public unless we actually do anything of any sort of worth of value in here. So voice is an elevated user. Okay. So I guess when I'm doing live shows, I can elevate people to be moderators for me? Okay. Good to know. So if I elevate someone to a voice... Excuse me. I still need a mute button. Yeah, I can understand that. I probably don't have to worry about that anytime soon. See, my live shows, I think the most I've ever had concurrently at one time is maybe like 30. So I've got quite a ways to go before I have to worry about that. It's 3 a.m. in the UK. It's 10:15 here. Yeah. I keep meaning to do them later. It's just for me, it's just so much more convenient during the day. Maybe I'll start doing a morning one and an evening one. I don't know. Oh, it's 4:15 in Holland? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to stay up and make sure I got this running before I went to bed. It's a little weird because I'm getting an echo. Is it echoing for you guys too? Okay. Let me just turn this up a bit. I have it on my TV, so... It's echoing on my TV. As long as you guys aren't getting an echo, though, who cares, right? I don't need to hear me. I can actually just turn that off. As there's really nothing to listen to but me. Okay. My end, there's an echo. So I guess next thing will be to get Skype hooked up. Well, one Skype's easy. I can just Skype on this computer. But if I want to have my desktop open and Skype, I used to use my iPad. I want something a little bit better now. So as soon as this whole YouTube thing's worked out, I don't know if anyone's looking at the links I was shooting up today, but YouTube's actually been going through and deleting my videos, so there's no point in putting more up until they stop doing that. Now I do have them on backup, so I can't put them back up, but it's just a little bit annoying when they start deleting videos, as you can very well imagine. Yeah, but that's something to work on later. The live shows are usually usually on Friday, and they're usually about 10 hours ago. I'm sorry, 9 hours ago. But I'm thinking about maybe having maybe one earlier in the week, maybe during the day, and then Friday night one. Maybe not a Friday night one. I don't know. Maybe Monday or Tuesday night. Maybe we'll make it that way. Because Monday I want to start playing Minecraft on the server live. But Tuesday we could probably have a nighttime show. And then I can have my Friday afternoon show. The nighttime shows for me will probably be around 5 or 6. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I want to wait till I get all this YouTube stuff straightened out first before I finally decide on it. But probably about 5 or 6 my time. I'm on Eastern time. So we're looking at about 5 to 4 hours ago. So for all you people where it's 4 in the morning, it'll be at 12 at night. So we're down to 8 people watching now. No new accounts. So is anyone working on anything? I still got to figure out how to save this. I can bookmark. I can share. I don't want to send it to Facebook. Embed. Yeah. Well, a lot of people like to go out on weekends. Whoops. Okay. I got another panel over here. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how it saves videos. If I go to my channel, look at videos, there's nothing there. So I guess after I'm done this one here, I'll go ahead and see if it actually saved the video or not. It's a copyright claim. Well, no, actually, it was, it's a real stupid one. Dangerous actions or something. Something about causing bodily harm. Let me go take a look. Let's go head over to YouTube. Let me just shrink this down a bit. Trying to remember how to get to it now. There we go. This one, I can't get to it. I'd have to go through my analytics, and I can't open my analytics here. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. Here, I shot a tweet up about it earlier. Let me go take a look here. I got a link on Twitter. Which one was it? It's one of the very early ones. Right here. Harmful activities. That's what it is. Then, of course, if you click through and you read about harmful activities, it's talking about causing bodily harm. It's like, really? What, people getting carpal tunnel? But yeah, that's what you're going to get when you go to my videos. They started deleting them. But like I said, I do have backups. I can, for those who want a link, of course, I disabled links. Let me catch up on chat here. Why are they deleting them? It's fine for me. Weekend. We're at the moment on vacation. So if you click that link, that's one of the ones that got deleted. I believe that one was number 5 in the series. So it's something like the first one in the melee combat series. So yeah, watch out because you might get hurt apparently. Yeah. Oh, we're back up to 10 watching. Hello, everyone. So I'll have to start a big campaign. How many followers can I get in 1 week? It's already gotten the video? Yeah, they've already got rid of it. Yeah. But like I said, I do have up Nim Nimja Elf. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If not, again, just correct me in the chat. Thanks for the follow. So I really do like the fact that that 3-second delay. I just can't think of any questions really to ask right now. Close that down. I'll keep this one open as my primary chat. It's lime green. So, yeah. We just talked about that a little while ago. Apparently there's some tool you can use to change your color. Lime green is really hard to see. At least it is for me. I don't know if it's hard for anyone else. They should really get rid of that color. Yeah. Actually, oh, never mind. I wonder if it's chroma keyed out, but it's not because it's the background. No problem. I just wouldn't be able to see what your name is. Again, I wish there was a way just to get rid of stuff. Get rid of a color. I can change. Oh, okay, there we go. I can just change my color here. I can be dark green. Oh. There we go. I'm not using the Mixamo animation system. I'm using the one built into Unity. Ah, Mechanim. So we're going to be using Mechanim for the animation. Then we're going to be using Indie Rain, which is a free plugin for Unity for all the AI stuff. The basic testing I've done with it now, it should be able to do everything I need. Right now I'm creating a completely separate game just to test Rain Indie. It's just basically, if anyone knows like roguelike games, it's something similar to that. So far it's been okay. There's a lot of documentation on it as far as their API goes, but not a whole lot of instructional videos on it. They have a few. Some of them are for older versions. So it's going to take a while just to sort through it all. I'll probably just do a first wave just to get everything up and running, even though there's certain things I just don't like. It's not very efficient. For instance, if you had, let's say, 10 mobs in one area, and you create your world and they go ahead, let's say you're in a dungeon or something. It's a random generated dungeon, and you want them to be able to take in the whole area and be able to pathfind their way through it and be able to zero in on you. They can do that, but right now the way I'm looking at it is they all seem to be creating their own navigation system, and it would be great if I could just go ahead. Well, it's not navigation mission or system. I think it's a nav mesh that they're creating, but they all seem to be creating their own and the exact same thing. It looks like. So I needed to look at it a little bit more, but I believe I can just have one create one and then just share it with the rest. Because if with all 10 creating one, it's a real strain on the system. So if there's just one creating it, it's huge savings when that level first loads. So that's one thing I want to look at. There's a few things, but as far as just getting some basic AI up, getting it to maybe wander around some waypoints, patrolling, and then when we get within a certain range, you can have it chase you. I don't think I'll be doing combat yet, as I want to wait till a little bit later till we actually put our character scripts back on our character, because right now we're just going to do all the animation system, getting us to move around in the world. Indie Rain can control all your animations through I keep wanting to say Mixamo, but that's not it. Through Mechanim. So once you have your animation system set up, we'll have an input script for us, but the AI will do all the animation for all the mobs. So it's actually pretty cool that way because you can use the exact same animation system for all your humanoids. And say you got a bunch of different spiders or multi-legged things, it can go ahead and use the exact same animation system for all of them. Same AI. It's going to be really good. Then after that, I'll probably want to go ahead and create a map. So I'll probably do train system next after the first wave of Indie Rain. I don't think anything's changed, so it's probably going to be a one video series for that for the train. Go ahead, just quickly go over all the train tools again, and then start on a train and just kind of like show up at the end and go, okay, here's what I made type thing. And then after the train, we'll probably start integrating all those scripts back in, but we'll stick with the character ones first, and we'll get all those hooked up, and we'll have to get them all hooked up through Indie Rain as well, at least being able to have it be able to access the mob ones. So you got 23 mobs in an area walking and attacking with uh, Rain Indie, or are we using a different AI? The great thing about Rain Indie, a lot of it's just point and click. You can create your behavior trees. And I didn't like it at first, but it's pretty good. Okay. Well, the old one I still have running on an iPad too, so it's fine there. I had it running on my Ouya, so that's fine there as well. The rain system is a little heavier than what I had, but there's so much more going on in it than what I had before. And the fact that you can just keep reusing it over and over and over again, I really like. I'm probably going to be trying to integrate that into probably all the new games that I make. It's free. Unless I find some big glaring errors or like things I don't like in it, I'll probably just stick to it. Well, I really don't like this webcam. It's changing all my colors. That's not too bad. We're pretty well lit here. It doesn't do chroma key very well though. It took me forever to get the chroma key set up. And it's still not perfect. Like aside from the green shirt, if I look around me, I can see flickering and everything else. And when I move, you can see the outline. But hey, it was just a test. I didn't actually plan on staying on this long anyway. So what's the best way to make a good train? Built-in train system is good, or should I use World Machine plus Metalbox or other stuff to import it? Depends on what you want. Like if you actually want a pre-built map for your players to play on, anything, whatever your workflow, whatever you find the best workflow for you. So if you want to use Mudbox, create all your train in there and then import it into Unity, that's fine. The built-in system in Unity is pretty good. It's pretty robust. We will be doing at least one video on it. I've done a few already on it. It's pretty good. I haven't tried Train Toolkit with Unity 4 points, whatever we're at now, 1 point something. What was it, 4.1 something? Anyway, it should still work. There is another version that they have up in, I think it's in Google Code. I'll put a link up when I do the video anyway. If it still works, I prefer to use that, the Train Toolkit. I really liked it. It might need a little updating. I don't know. It might be on the Unity Asset Store. Has anyone checked? I'll try to quickly get that opened. Because if it's on the Unity Asset Store, great. We'll just grab it from there. What do we want here? Window, Asset Store. Do a quick search for train. Wow. There's a lot of terrain tools now. Sort by price. Terrain assets, advanced terrain shaders. Oh, there's Stitchscape. I still use that every once in a while. I'm not seeing Terrain Toolkit there anymore. So I'll go ahead and find a link to it on Google Code. I believe it was a Google Code that I found it. And I'll go ahead and upload that with the in the description of the video. Yeah, I'm not seeing it there. Oh well. Hopefully it still works. I think it will. So you always get 2 warnings? Haven't really looked at the... Okay. Yeah, if they're just warnings, I'm not too worried about it. There's probably something deprecated. Okay, it's on... Okay, so are they still keeping the code up to date? Well, let's see here. The last update was October 10th. Oh, sorry, October 2010. And... let me just check this. They don't have a date on theirs. Okay, it goes to the exact same link. So as long as it still works, I'm not going to try it out right now. But yeah, as long as it's still working, we'll use it. It's just, it gives you such a nice shape to your map just to start off. I used to use that with Stitchscape for making a bunch of different areas pre-made, and then I could save them off as assets. It was in one of my videos outside of Hack and Slash. It was API videos on YouTube. Let me see if I can quickly find it. But what I would do is I would save these different maps off and just load them up as they're needed. Let's see. Let's go to my videos. I know it's one of the early ones, you know, like 300 videos ago. So would have had to do something with a synchronous load, and I don't have it. Okay, I got a video on Stitchscape, a demo.
Hi, this is PDF BurgZerg. $5 and $15 for.
No, I can't hear anything. I should actually take a look to see if mine's still up to date or not. I might need to get a newer version. Mobile train. Nothing there. Well, it's one of those videos. So I'll find it. I'll throw it up in the that link as well. How old are they? They're not bad. They're only a year old. You gotta watch out with some of the best practice things, because if they could be for a different version of Unity and no longer relevant. Let me just quickly look here. Actually, I think I have it in a playlist. Let me take a look. Where are my playlists? Well, there would have been old one. Beta review API videos. Here, I only had 9. Maybe I never did get around to uploading it. Load levels additive. I think this is it. Of course, I turned my volume off so I can't see. Turn the TV back on. Come on.
This is PDF BurgZerg Arcade at BurgZergArcade.com. It's important to note that the order of these scenes up here does matter. The great empty.
No, this is loading
Now
levels.
we're gonna add. So we explained before. We're in demo.
It's pretty close to the same because you have different scene on different levels.
Demo 2, we have this little tiny cube. Level 1, as you can see, it also loads.
That isn't it. Maybe I didn't upload it. I know I had a bunch ready to upload, but then the API changed and there's some things changing around, so I just didn't bother uploading them, and I don't think I ever got around to uploading them. Oh well. Okay, so does anyone else have any other questions or anything else? I didn't mean for it to run on so long, but I did want to get a quick test up. I wanted to make sure it went out to Twitter, which it did. Let me close this. And oh. See, I did go out to Twitter, which is good. It's only got a 3-second delay, which is good. Like both of those. Yeah. I'm having trouble hooking it up to my Facebook account because it's saying that my Facebook account is already linked with a different Twitch account. Now I have a Justin TV account, but I went and unlinked it, but I'm still having trouble hooking it up. Let me just quickly go take one more look. Yeah, it's not there. Although my Instagram pictures are there. So yeah, it did not go to Facebook. But to be quite honest, I don't really use Facebook anymore anyway. So the best way is through through Twitter. Is there any way to make caves inside of trains? Using the Unity system, not natively. You can't put holes inside of the train. What you can do is use one train on top of another to give that cave feeling. Or you can take that's not the way I do it. Some people do it that way. The way I've always done it was I'll go ahead and actually make a 3D model of the cave that I want, like the outside one. And you set a trigger on the inside, so when they go in and hit that trigger, it'll actually make the train on the outside disappear. And then the actual cave system itself is a 3D model made, in Blender or wherever it is you want to make it. But you want to turn off the train on the outside, at least if you want a cave that goes up and down all over the place, because you don't want your train going through your cave. So you can do that with a trigger. So you want them in far enough into the cave too before you make the train disappear, because you don't want them noticing the train disappeared. Now, depending how big your train is, it can cause a bit of a hiccup. So it's something you're going to have to play around with. But yeah, the cave, I always make in Blender or whatever 3D package you want to use. Set it on your train, throw a trigger on it. Done. Let's see. I can always tweet. Yeah, this here sends out tweets automatically for me. Let me see I missed that. The Loud Driver is now following you on Twitch. Well, thank you, Loud Driver, for following us on Twitch. Get rid of some of that. There's that notification. Okay, so let me see. So keep going through here. So anyway, about the Twitter, yeah, I wanted a system that automatically tweeted out when I went live. I didn't want to have to go out and. It'd be nice if I could do Google Plus too, but this doesn't support Google Plus. So, oh well. Twitter's the important one. It's the only one I really use. At Twitch TV support, if there are any problems. They usually respond pretty fast. Okay. Tomo's following. Thank you, Tomo. Boom, boom, boom. So Terravel. Okay. Now the voxel based one. How much is Terravel? First off. I'm going to say Peru is following now. Thanks, Peru. Again, if I'm slaughtering anyone's name, just go ahead and let me know down below. 65 bucks. I use Twitter a bit, not very often, not near as much as I probably should, but once in a while. I know there's a few different voxel ones. I've seen a few free ones. I haven't really played around with them a bit. I know in the early days I went ahead and created my own. Never really finished it though. Got sidetracked with other projects. So it's 65 bucks. It looks really nice. Allows you to make caves. Now, can you alter it real time? Random and dynamic. Okay, so you can also do random creation. That's really cool. They have some online demos. So, yeah, definitely go check it out. I'll probably make a note of it. I think I'm just going to keep that open for now. And we'll look at it later. My 65 bucks isn't that good. I'm actually going to make a note of it on our new little whiteboard. Picked this up from my son. I guess you guys can't see it. I have a whiteboard behind the green screen. That's where I do all my work. But my son keeps drawing on it, which is fine because I told him he could at first. But it's starting to be taken over by his drawings instead of my work. So I went and picked him up his own little whiteboard he can play with now. But of course, I'm going to use it tonight. Oh, and his is magnetic. Oh, look at that. Oh, and it's blue. Oh, and it's got crap stapled in the back. Did not know that. What's the point of having a zipper type bag with stuff inside? Looks like some magnets you can stick on the back to glue it up. But you staple the Ziploc bag. Anyway. I just want to... Oh, it's got a little eraser on the end. I might steal this myself. No, I don't have a need for a little tiny eraser. No, it's way too small of a tip. Good for him, not for me. I already forget what it was called. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Terravol. I definitely want to check that out. Right, we'll just throw that down there. It doesn't need to sit on my desk. Anyone else got any really cool assets they're looking at? Oh. My whole screen's flickering now. The green screen. Really? Make me come over here. That's not bad. Yeah, the camera I'm using is the 9C10. Not the greatest for a green screen. Yeah, it's fixed. I just made it refocus. It's great. What's great with using the DSLR is I can set like a shallow depth of field for it. So anything behind me, because the green screen is actually, it's about 3 feet behind me. So I can set it up to have about like a 1 foot depth of field. And well, even 2 feet, a foot in front or behind me. So everything in there is really sharp, but everything else behind me gets really blurred. So it makes it really good for green screening. And I like it like that. But like I said, I just didn't have time to set my camera up on a tripod and hook it up to my computer and set it all up for green screen. Plus you get a better image quality, but you really don't need to see me in high def. Let me see actually if I come over here. Yeah, can't see me there. So I'll just come back to here. That's why I use Sparkle Cam for my DSLR. There's probably better ways to do it. Sparkle Cam was just the first one I found that worked really well. Let's see, what else do we have here? I can report a problem. I can pop it out. I can go full screen. As far as the video goes, it looks like I'm only getting an option to stream in 720p. It doesn't look like I can stream any lower. That's a shame. I'm not sure what people in 480p are going to do. Maybe it does automatically degrade for them. I don't know. So, yeah, check out the demos. I can stream lower? Well, yeah, I don't want to stream lower. I don't want to stream anything less than 720. I should be able to stream 720 fairly easily. I have 3 up and so 24 down or something like that. I'd love to get to 5 up so I could do 1080p. And I need left over because my wife is upstairs playing games, and my son could possibly be online playing games. He's been really tearing up the Xbox games lately. It's really funny to watch his 4-year-old smack talk over Xbox. It's hilarious. It will adjust according to your resolution. Okay. I thought maybe you could manually adjust it, but it doesn't seem to let me. Yeah, I know that's what I'm getting, 720p plus. Okay, so it's a raw feed. Okay. Yeah, because I noticed the image that I have running here out of my application and the image I'm looking at are pretty damn close. This image looks a little brighter, but it's on another monitor. It's on my Apple monitor, which I have calibrated different than my laptop monitor. Or this laptop screen. So that's probably why that's a little bit brighter. Since I do most of my photo editing on this one here, I naturally have it brighter. So it's raw feed, no transcoding done. Do I Twitch for the transcoding? Oh, you have to be a partner? So if I want to... So if I want people to be able to get it in like 480, I have to become a partner? What do you have to do to become a partner anyway? I'm assuming you probably need a certain amount of subs. And I'm probably really far away from that. Let me look here. Yeah, I got 5 followers. Yeah, I'm probably like an arm and a leg away from being able to partner, so I'm not too worried about that. Aside from the fact that it'd be nice to be able to... videos. Oh, it just goes to everyone's videos. I don't care about everyone's videos. I only care about mine right now. So, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I'll have to look that up later. I know from the live stream before with YouTube, you get a lot of stats with it. And even though I was streaming at 720p, the majority of the people were only watching in 360. So it's, I think, reasonably important to look at. Oh, partner side, yeah. I'm probably nowhere even close to it. Average concurrent viewership of 400 plus. We've got a ways to go. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever have 400 plus. Regular broadcast schedule at least 3 times a week. Yeah, I think I'm doing 3 live shows a week. Kind of conforms to terms of service and the DMCA guidelines, minimum broadcast requirements. General guideline exceptions can be handled on a case-by-case basis. We're always excited by broadcasters to stream unique games. That was one of the things, too. I was going to go to Justin for it. But Justin keeps putting ads in the middle of the video. So, you know, like every 5 minutes there's another video going up. That's why I wanted to go with Twitch. I haven't noticed them putting a video up there. Has anyone else? Like, you get that one when it first starts, but there hasn't been one since it started, at least for me. And I can still embed my live stream on the website. So hook it up through IRC. I can put IRC on the website again. Yeah. Because like I said, most people watch in 360 for the live streams. So it's kind of, honestly, kind of important, but kind of, you know, really nice to get to. Let's see. If you're going to create content in the videos, blah, 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 feel free to tell us. So tell us other things that would make you a good partner. Example, I'm huge on Twitter. I've been a competitive Quake player since 2005, etc. We want the best. Yes, this isn't gaming content per se. It's game development, but yeah, I like this over Justin because Justin had those silly ads all the way through. The other option was to go to live stream. I haven't done anything with them. I signed up for an account a while back, but I've actually never done anything with them. And since I already had a Twitch account for my gaming channel, I figured I'll just stick with Twitch. I guess maybe I could combine them. Then I could get my 3 shows a week. But no, I'm not going to do that. I like keeping them separate. There are people who want to watch game development videos. Boom, right here. If they want to go watch me and my son play video games, there's the other channel. I like it better that way. Yes, really don't have a whole lot else to say. I wonder if the default video player on YouTube plays. No, like I had a few people watching in 720p. When I go to YouTube, it automatically defaults to HD for me. Whatever that highest resolution is. Since I have 24 down, if they have a 1080p version, I get the 1080p version. If they only have a 720p version, that's what mine defaults at. But I know it's in your settings. Let's go to YouTube. It is in the settings when you go to watch a video. Pick something that isn't copyrighted. Let's do one of my videos. What's the latest one? It'll do from the Ouya. Auto. If you pick auto, okay, this time it went to 480.
We are taking a look at It'll Do. This is kind of
Of course, I just finished saying that it automatically defaults up to 720 on me.
It's supposed to be very Zelda.
Usually it's 720. I can manually pick it. I'm not sure why it's did 480 that time. But
which is kind of cool. Graphics are really nice.
and most people are at 360.
It'll do.
Oh my God, 144. That's so tiny. Well, maybe that's what it is. Because a lot of times when I'm watching video, I full screen everything. So that might have been what it was. Let me quickly check that one more time. Come on, let's grab this one. Full screen. Ooh, look at that. We all get to watch. And let's see what it defaulted to. 720. And it hasn't switched to 720 yet. It's thinking about it. Come on, I know this isn't 720. Sometimes it takes a while before it actually starts streaming. So, okay, well, whatever. We're not here to watch me play Skylanders. But there we go. Although we guess we could mute it and have it in the background as just background scenery. Okay, well, anyway, what time is it? I've got 3 minutes to 11, so we'll let it run for another 3 minutes. Unless anyone has any other questions or anything like that, then we're going to end it. And then I get to try to figure out how to get it to upload to YouTube and save here as well. It'd be nice if I could download it here to archive it on my system here as well. I think I have a Drobo hooked up to this network. Let me check here. Yep, I got a Drobo here, so we'll save it off to the Drobo. Close this down. I've already written down the name of that plugin. What's this? Other things. Okay, well, good night. Like I said, I'll hang out for another 3 minutes in case anyone has any other questions. Yeah, so let's keep going through here. I think I've answered everything that I have seen. If not, quickly post it and we'll answer it. So hopefully YouTube gets back to me soon. I feel I'll give them about 3 days. Oh, wait. Today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Give them till Tuesday. If they haven't answered me by Tuesday, I'll just start emailing them every day till they do. We don't need that. I'm not going to be applying for partnership anytime soon. Okay, so I just want to catch the live stream for one. I know there's a lot of people that can't make the daytime one. That's why I have been thinking of doing a nighttime one. I obviously, maybe I could just alternate every week because I really don't want to have more than one a week. There's really not a whole lot to talk about. I guess I could alternate. Keep them on Fridays. My son starts school again next month. Preschool, so I think he's on school on Friday. I'll have to check. But if he is, I'll keep it on Fridays, and I can just alternate every week. Oh, excuse me. One week will be a morning show, or I guess afternoon show. Then the next week will be an evening show. That way there, everyone can at least catch one, hopefully. That'd probably be the best bet. And I got to find another way to keep this chat up, going through IRC or something. That'll be something I'll play around with another time. So how do multiple people work on a Unity project? I mean, I just want to deal with code and have someone do the train and other people for sound and stuff. There's a few ways to do it. The easiest way is to go ahead and shell out the $500 for the Unity solution, which is the asset server. That allows everyone to work on everything. It syncs everything up for everyone. Apparently, it's supposed to be pretty good. I haven't used it. Another way is if you go around and look for some blog entries, people have hooked it up through GitHub. You can do it that way. If you're all on the same OS, I've got multiple computers hooked up to my Dropbox, the same Dropbox, and I have managed to do stuff simultaneously through Dropbox, but that's with all the Macs. If I go ahead and try to open that project on my Windows machine, it does corrupt every once in a while, and I end up having to rebuild it. So if you're all on Macs, you might want to try Dropbox. If it's a small project, make sure you back it up ahead of time. If not, and you don't feel like shelling out the money for the Unity asset server, go ahead and try to figure out GitHub. Because I know people have done it. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Since it's mostly just me all the time working here, I just use Dropbox. Out there, I can keep everything synced between the computer here, the computer upstairs, the computer on the main floor, and my laptop as well. And Dropbox just makes it really easy that way. No asset server for me. Hopefully that answers it. Anyway, I got 11:01, so that's going to be it for me. Unless you have any more questions real quick. I'm going to log out in... I don't even know how to log out in this. I guess I could probably just end it here. And then I get to find out if this saves as a video or not. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. So log it out in 5, 4, 3, 2,